Hello and welcome to another episode of Shotscast. Cory, how are you?
Oh, hello, sir. Good sirs. I am full. I'm very full. We stopped by to have dinner before we came over.
Oh, I thought you meant like spiritually
Well,
full.
both.
Okay.
Todd, how are you, sir?
Cory, my man, I am slapping. Bob Beeb, how you doing?
How can I top slapping? Slap? Is that what he said? Slapping?
Yep.
Oh, I am. I'm doing smashing, sir. Smashing.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
All right. If you are new to the show, thank you for joining us. If you are returning or you just want to do your homework, you can go back and listen to any of our previous episodes, anywhere you get a podcast. Also, go out to YouTube, give us a like and subscribe, and go out to Twitch, give us a like and subscribe there as well. If you want to send us a message, you can DM us on Instagram at Shotscast. Boys.
All that.
Everything he said.
And a bag of tricks.
Why don't those idiots just put that on the button and then just hit the button right at the appropriate time, and then we could sit here and we could have a shot. We could fucking mute the mics
But then we can't switch it up.
But you hate when I switch it up.
I mean, there's certain things you've done.
No one likes when I switch it up.
But you hate when I switch it up.
He does. Am I wrong? You
are not wrong.
Right.
But I love the way you said it even more.
Yeah,
It depends.
Because
It depends.
I'm absolutely gobsmacked as to why he would think that me switching it up is a good thing. At any rate, hope you all are doing well out there, out in Twitchverse and YouTube land and wherever else you happen to be listening to this podcast in the future. But today is 21st of February, and it is the second to last day, the penultimate day of the Olympics, right? And as such, I think we've got an Olympics-heavy episode, as you would guess, because we're all big sports fans. But right off the top, before we even go into that, Todd Dillon, I want to give you an attaboy.
Sir.
Now, one of the things that we do on the show from time to time is a segment called Gentleman's Agreement, in which we assign each other movies or TV shows that we like that we think the other person will like too. And long story short, a while ago, Todd assigned me The Wire, which I had never seen, despite what some might call my advanced age. I should have seen it by now, but somehow it just eluded me, and I never got to watch it. It had been in my watch list for years. And I texted Todd, I don't know, earlier in the week saying, hey, I just started season 3 of The Wire. And he's like, thumbs up, dude, or whatever he said, two exclamation points.
Yeah.
And then I didn't text him again until I just watched the second to last episode, and I just happened to finish it this morning, and I was like, holy shit. And I texted him. And I'm not going to spoil anything, and this isn't Gentleman's Agreement, so I just wanted to thank you, sir, for giving me the show. It keeps on getting better. I love the first season. I wasn't a huge fan of the second season, but the third season, they came on strong. And this has been really, really good. I have one episode left to go. Don't fucking spoil it for me. And then I'm going to take a break, and I got to hop over to fucking Hulu for a month-long trial and get Shoresy, the new season of Shoresy, out of the way. Which
I forgot you got rid of your Hulu.
Yeah, I got rid of everything. I got HBO Max. I got Prime, of course, and that's all I've really got, except for.
And they keep bringing you back.
Yeah, you keep bringing me back. And then there's something else coming out on Netflix. Oh, the Peaky Blinders movie is coming.
I didn't know they were having a movie.
Dude, yeah, it's called The Immortal Man.
Okay.
And I'm like, fuck, well, I got to go another month on Netflix. So that's fine.
So and you still haven't figured out if they're going to give you a free trial or not.
They're not. I've already done I've canceled Netflix, re-upped it for 1 month. They were like, oh, I don't recognize you. Welcome to Netflix. And I'm like, bitch, I've got a profile with all this shit saved. They're like, oh, would you like to get back to all your saved watch list and stuff? I'm like, yeah, you knew I was here. No deal. No deal.
Then I guess what you got to do is just make a new email just for Netflix.
And what? You think? No, I'm saying it's the same price, whether I was brand new or a long-time loyal subscriber.
But they're not giving you a free trial of any sort.
No, do they give new?
Yeah.
You get a free month?
I don't know if it's a month, but
I think it's like at least a week. I think you get a week.
Well, it might have to be it. Like Netflix, you fucking force my hand and
just make a new email address and
yeah.
sign up with that one.
Yeah, but I don't think that works all the time either because it registers the device. That's the way around it now. You'd have to do a new email and come in on another device that you didn't regularly do.
Yeah, that
So
could be
your smart TV would screw you.
Very true. Unless you do it on your phone.
What if I go to Netflix and I deregister all my devices on Netflix? Then I do the free trial.
I don't know if you can necessarily deregister your
I was going to say, I don't know if you can, but if you that might work. If
you could do it.
In theory, you could.
It tells you what devices have registered, and you can kick them off.
Yeah, but I imagine they still keep track of it. So even if you deregister, when you come in, they have a database that it's registered there. You're not tricking them.
Right, that it was already a pre-registered device.
Yeah. Well, this seems like it's a problem for. This seems
a
like
long
a great
grip.
problem for Google to solve. Someone on Google has fucked Netflix in the ass, and I'll find out who they were.
That's why Netflix stock is going down, right?
Well,
it's not.
look, if they sponsored us, and again, this feels like another episode, yet another one in which we're making a not so veiled threat to Netflix. But hey, if you sponsored us, we'd stop talking shit about the way that you.
and we would all have accounts. Well, Todd
for the record, Big Brother, Todd has his own account and doesn't share with anyone.
Nice.
Danielle and I also have our own account. That,
you're sharing?
No, we would never do that, Bob. So I agree with Todd. Yes, we have our own account that I have never ever shared.
Not even with my wife, with whom I live.
Yep, she has her own.
In fact, we pay two. Yeah, we pay both separate fees.
Yeah.
In fact, Cory Selesky, pay for two just when I'm in the bathroom. I'm like, hey, this is a different Netflix in the bathroom than it is in the living room.
Yes, I have several Netflix accounts just to make sure that we're on the up and up.
My watch list on bathroom Netflix is way different
than
living room
Netflix. Bedroom Netflix.
Todd, what are you drinking tonight, buddy?
Dude, I am on to something that I haven't had. Reuben's has a robust porter that I am just getting a hold of, and it is fan-freaking-tastic. And as for my shot, Bob, I am drinking Backpacker's Moonshine, dark chocolate cherry, baby.
Fuck, that sounds really good.
And you know what's even cooler than that, Bob? I'm drinking it out of my kitty kippy coochie mug, shot glass gun. Kitty.
One more time.
Kitsy. I can't say that shit. Kitty. Kitchy itty kippy. Kitchitty kippy.
Yep. That last one was it. That last one was it. You nailed it on the head with that last one, Todd.
Are you trying to say kitchity kippy?
That's it.
All right. That's the shot glass that I bought for you from the trip that we took.
That's the perfect example of these white motherfuckers naming towns. Yeah, exactly. I heard you, Todd. You were a little low on that one, but I heard the exactly.
I feel like that's not a name that a white person came up with.
No, probably.
Exactly. I think it's more
Indians.
Native American.
Yeah, Native American. Yeah. So I just halfway through.
Kitchity
I'm like,
kippy.
There you
halfway
go.
through, I recognized what he was trying to say.
Oh, I knew right the second he was trying to say it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know what he's going for, and I want to see how long this goes on until he gets it.
Well, all right, boys. Let's. So, hey, if you're new to the show, we are a drinking podcast, and it is right about this time at the 9-minute mark where we usually do a shot. So please join us. Pour yourself something.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Cheers. Slap's a little different, Bob.
Mine smashed a little different.
Now you have two to edit out.
Don't think I won't. Oh, God. All right. Can we get started here and launch into the hilarity with some TT's TikToks? I think we can.
Sure.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I see what you did there, Todd.
TT's TikToks.
It's almost like they never listen to their own theme music.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
All right, well, this is going to be a unbelievable edition of TT's TikToks because the best ones, first of all, we've been on a roll for the last few weeks. Right? I think everyone would agree. We've come with some really strong, ever since we determined it was going to be a competition, and we're going to be either grading ourselves or have one of the audience grade us.
Dilly Dilly is in the room, so.
Excellent, sir.
Indeed.
Dylan, welcome back again, if that is your real name.
Double D.
Let me pull this all the way down to the bottom here. Okay, but also this week, I feel like all of us. I guess I don't know about Todd really, but I know that my entry was very late, like within the last 15 minutes before we started the show, and it's that panicky last minute TikTok submission that I know is going to win gold.
Exactly. Because it's the first thing that went in your head.
No, it's not. I was like fucking fumbling about. I'm like, this is the best thing I got.
Oh,
All
boy.
right.
Oh,
So Dylan,
hang on.
Well, go ahead. Dylan, you're gonna judge. I hope as you've done recently.
Yeah, don't get it wrong.
All right. So this is the first one. Do we have sound?
That's what I'm working on right now.
Working on sound.
Yeah.
All right. In the
the TikToks have been strong, Bob. You're it's the nail on the head. I've been chuckling the whole way through the last couple times we've done it. I like that we've upped the game there.
Yes, yeah. Because now we're not just doing it to like, oh, here's one from me. Like, no, it has to be the best one of the three, and I don't know what everybody else is going to be picking. So, do you need me to stall, Cory?
Yep.
All right. We're gonna now. This is not the official entry into 90 Second Sports, but it's just gonna be a quick one.
90.
There we go. And so I got a real quick. I'm not sure if you fellas knew, but it was announced this week, May 16th on Netflix. Fight of the Century.
I did see that.
Yes.
You sent it to me.
Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano. Back. They're both back, baby.
Your total.
Whoa.
Oh, keep going. Sorry.
Anyway, if you've not been following women's UFC or MMA, Ronda Rousey was top of the mountain.
And then she got fucked up.
She did, and she fucking tumbled right down. And since then, has been focusing on movies and family and all that kind of shit. Gina Carano, also pre-Rousey, was also up towards the top of the mountain, breaking barriers for women and generally kicking a lot of ass. And then she retired, went into movies. She made Haywire and a bunch of other stuff, Mandalorian, and then some happened. And then she's now kind of decided to get herself back into fighting shape. And she had teased there was something happening, something going to come, but nobody knew what it was. And here we have it. I'm stoked for this.
I assume we're going to have a watch party.
Fuck yes, we are.
Okay.
I won't be watching.
Yes, this is not a yes. The last time we did this, who was the fight? Who was fighting the last time we did this? And you lost your fucking mind.
It was Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, I think.
That's it.
Yeah, but that wasn't a real fight. This is actually going to be a real fight.
The nature of the fight is not the issue. The issue is the nature of the broadcast and the stream.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
And the fight too. It's all bunk.
Oh,
it's
well,
all crap. It's all again. It's not the boxing and all the stuff is now it's all a money grab for who can do something outrageous.
Listen, I'm sure
I
that
feel like
Rousey and Carano are doing this, and they're getting a hefty paycheck.
Well, yes, but I also feel like it's going to be an actual fight.
An actual fight.
Yeah.
Like they're going to want to kill each other.
Yeah.
Well, not for nothing. I don't like to, and that's another thing. I don't particularly like seeing women beat on each other. It's kind of gross to me.
I get it. Bringing your wife or your girlfriend to go watch women's UFC or UFC, where there's like 8 fights, but some of them are women. It's a tough sell.
Which I feel like Danielle and Lori will be here for that.
No, I don't think she will.
No?
Nope, not interested.
All right.
I could be wrong.
Danielle will be here.
Yeah, like I said, nope. I don't hate. I get no hate. Me personally, it's unappealing to me to watch women punch each other.
But it's not like they took 2 random women off the street, just threw in the ring, and they're like,
I'm just saying, it's just disgusting to me out of hand, Bob. I don't know. It's how I'm wired.
They didn't take 2 crackheads from an alley.
yeah.
No, I get it.
You can't
ladies,
leave here until you beat the shit out of this other woman.
Like they're top-notch athletes.
It's not like a
I
Thunderdome movie.
don't disagree. I 100% agree. I think Ronda Rousey in her prime, I think I might have argued that she could beat everybody on the show up back in the day. But yeah, again, I think they're top-notch athletes. I think it's fair sport. For me, Todd Dillon, like I said, it's so unappealing it's just how I'm wired. Don't like to see women choking on each other.
I don't know if you guys have watched Entourage, the series.
Yeah.
But Ronda Rousey makes an appearance in there.
Mm-hmm.
And she presents to Turtle, one of the guys in the crew, that if he could last even 60 seconds in the ring with her, that she would fuck him. And I'm like, oh my God. I would do anything for that.
Yeah, but I feel like
you'd get destroyed.
Oh, I know I would.
He would never last 60 seconds.
No, and
Exactly.
she ends up breaking his arms. You can break both my arms.
Is that an offer to the internet?
I mean, I know she's married now and has a kid, but I mean, yeah, if she's willing to do it, then
It's interesting the lines that Cory is willing to cross.
Always interesting.
And the ones that he's not, I'm like, wait a minute. This is much worse.
no, not at all.
Okay.
It's a normal day.
We traded some pictures of a female earlier, and I Cory said something to me that was so off-putting that I responded back just going, gross. I won't say who it was. I won't say what he said, but yeah, I was like, dude, really? He's like, oh yeah.
I mean, I'll say what I said.
You don't have to.
I'd suck a fart out of her butthole.
Yeah. I'm like, oh.
Dude, I almost fucking spit on my new fucking MacBook. Don't do that.
Right? That's
the whole
like,
point.
you could say she's
That's
hot.
disgusting.
You could say like, hey,
Oh, my goodness.
if she made a play, like that'd be a tough call. But to say,
Oh my goodness. That seems way too thirsty.
but I feel like we've just hit a bar for Twitch that we needed to hit to become. I think we've got our bona fides for Twitch now. That's all I'm saying.
There we go.
Yeah. Do those guys deserve to be on Twitch? I think we know the
gross.
answer now.
Oh my goodness.
All right. So we're going back into TikToks.
All right.
Here we go. First video.
Okay, your total's $17.38. That can't be right. I only ordered a cheeseburger combo. My mistake. I didn't hear you say combo. $23.81. We do offer financing for any combo meal purchase. Oh, perfect. But what about your credit score? 439. Not so perfect. Perhaps we can interest you in a hamburger with no ketchup. No, I need the combo. What if I get someone to co-sign? On a cheeseburger? What else am I supposed to do? Cash out your 401k? How do you think I used to pay for the chicken tender combos? Take out a HELOC on your home? I already did that for the chocolate shakes. Downgrade your car? I already downgraded to a PT Cruiser with 250,000 miles on it. Yeah, it's not possible to downgrade more than that. You could trade it in. I'm not trading in my car for a cheeseburger combo. Then perhaps a hamburger with no ketchup. Can you at least put some bacon on it? Bacon will be an extra $2.50.
Sad but true.
I don't know if I've mentioned this to both of you boys, but over the last week I've been on what some might call an unadvisable diet. Following dry January, I actually cleaned off my scale and replaced the dead batteries that hadn't been used for over a year, and then turned that bitch on, and I'm like, let me just see, and I'm like, Jesus, I think it's time to spring into action here. So I made a executive decision, and I'm like, we're going fucking scorched earth here. And in that time, one thing that has weirdly provided me comfort is scrolling through Instagram and seeing what the algorithm, because the algorithm all wants to give me now are recipes and advertisements for local restaurants up and coming. Like, look how good our food is. And it's been weirdly satisfying to me. I don't know why. but yeah, to piggyback off that video, or piggy tail,
The old piggy tail.
I have noticed that I'm like, oh, there's I live in Dearborn, and right by the now defunct Fairlane Town Center, there's a new like food sort of complex. They've made a canteen, which is it's got like an indoor place, and then there's also food trucks all around the outside. There's like 8-10 different vendors that are there. Yeah,
Which I kind of on topic of what you just said, but
sure.
Fairlane's it's been that bad.
What's been that bad?
Fairlane Mall.
What about it?
It's completely like under.
Well, I assume.
Okay.
I haven't set foot in that mall for decades. I just assume it's just a pile of rubble with like
It's
rats
a wasteland.
running
There's
around
zombies in there now.
inside.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, who are they selling clothes to?
Because as you know, I used to work there.
Yeah.
But that was
Right.
20-some years ago.
Exactly.
And I don't think I've been back there.
I don't think there's anything to go back to be honest with you.
Fair enough.
But if you go around
Zombie.
where Fairlane Mall used to be, there's a place called the Canteen. And apparently there's a place there that I'm like, oh, they got a fucking barbecue pit place in there? And they're selling like what appear to be visually really good ribs and brisket. Like, holy shit, I might have to give that a try. And I'm like, let me see if I can pull up the menu on that and figure out what is this going to cost me to get. That looks like a really good brisket burger or a fucking dino bone rib.
They sell that?
Yes, they do.
Shit.
And
Wow,
I'm like,
okay.
how much is that? Dude, I would have to follow the instructions in that video and take out a HELOC on my phone and downgrade my car, trade it in to pay for the combo meal at this barbecue place. I'm like, who the fuck is paying for this shit?
What like roundabout number? What are we talking for?
If you were gonna get, they sell Wagyu ribs.
Jesus.
Like
Oh, yeah.
8 ribs. It's like $68.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and if you want just the dino bone, which isn't even on the menu as a regular item, it's like 30 some bucks for one bone in the rib.
Nice.
Crazy. So yeah, like I
And they're
said,
getting it. And they're getting it.
Of course they're getting it. I don't know from whom, but I'm like that. So that last TikTok, I don't know if it's gonna win. Don't know who submitted it. Yes, I do. That's a lie. I know who submitted it, but I don't know if they're gonna win. But it hit home with me how expensive.
So Dilly to say, we were there last weekend, and
Where?
oh my God, at Fairlane, I'm assuming.
Oh, okay.
And oh my God, is it terrible? But he said the food trucks are very good.
Did he go to the canteen? Those food trucks around Fairlane?
We'll see. I'll wait his
As far
response.
as I know, there's the only food trucks around where Fairlane once, the hallowed ground that it once occupied.
Oh, dude, it used to be the greatest place to go in Dearborn.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That was my
monorail.
favorite spot.
They were like pre-Simpsons monorail.
Yes.
From the hotel to the mall and
Yeah.
back again. Shit.
Which
My mom and I did mother-son date nights, and we'd go to Olga's Kitchen for dinner and a movie, and that was like the best shit of my life.
At Fairlane?
oh, dude, Olga's
At
Kitchen.
Fairlane.
man.
Fuck. Yeah.
Was the monorail still there when you guys were doing that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's so they are talking about bringing back. I don't know what the hotel name. It used to be the Hyatt,
High Regency, yeah.
and it's changed to the Henry Ford, to a couple other different names now.
Sure.
But I did see something on Instagram that they're trying to revamp the rotating restaurant at the top of it.
I mean, I don't know if you knew this, but that was when I got engaged. That's where I popped the question, was in the rotating restaurant.
Oh,
at the
really?
top.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
And then at like every Easter for years, once the kids were born, we would go to the second floor and go to Julio's for
We would do Mother's Day there.
And I actually worked at Julio's for about 4 months. I worked on the. I swear, it's a fucking thankless job. It's a buffet. It's like a one price. You can go anywhere and get anything you want as much as you wanted. So I was back there with this. I was like keeping up with the salad bar. But at the end of it, they had like you would make like fresh like grilled cheese, like garlic bread. You would grill garlic bread, and that was the. Dude, you fucking stink so bad of like burned toast and garlic at the end, and it was just a thankless. They're like, we need more salad on the. And I'm like, no, I can't. How much am I getting paid? Like, this isn't even minimum wage, and you get no tips when you're manning the salad bar on a buffet style restaurant.
No one's tipping the salad bar.
No, I don't get it. I didn't get shit. Yeah, 4 months I think I lasted there.
Oh, that's a good stretch.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the.
Are you ready?
Yeah, we are. But back to the TT's TikToks. Video number 2.
Beauty trend called Mar-a-Lago Face. I'm going to show you a picture of somebody pre-Mar-a-Lago Face, and you have to guess who they are. That's first daughter-in-law and recording artist Laura Trump.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
This is exactly what the fuck I wanted to see.
You over there hating, but that face got her a job on Fox News.
I'm not hating. I love this shit. This rules. I demand to see 8 more of these.
Christy Nolan.
Oh my God! This rules, dude.
Amber, you want to see another one? Give Amber the next beautiful woman.
She did it to herself, though. So it's okay to laugh at it. But she was gorgeous.
And she still is.
I'm an Amber Ruffin fan.
Love Amber Ruffin. Yeah, it's good. It's a good place to end it there, probably.
I feel like the
We
rest
didn't
of that
get. We
was
didn't.
outro.
There's only 2, right?
That's
was
only
2.
only 2 of them. We've been interrupting this with some back and forth chitter chatter.
And so to interrupt once again,
Oh, yeah.
Dylan did respond. He said, yes, we went to the shawarma truck that was at the canteen. $15 for one shawarma.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
Right in the drive-through.
Right? Yeah, they fuck you in the drive-through.
Dude, you can go to Al-Amir and not spend that much on one shawarma.
No, you can get some really good shawarma too. And I don't know why. Like, I give it up for food trucks because they make a good product. But the overhead must be incredible because the cost that is passed on to you, the consumer, is just crazy.
But you would. That's the other thing, though. You would think at a food truck, the overhead should be less than running a brick and mortar restaurant.
I mean, well, if it is, then we are getting royally ripped off.
Well, but that's why I think, like, when food trucks first became a thing, prices weren't that insane. And then once they started taking off and everyone has their own food truck now,
Yeah.
those prices have gone up an insane amount.
It's competition.
But you would think it would be the opposite. Like, now that you have competition, you should probably be lowering your prices to draw more.
You would think so, but
Well, you can't. Where's the bottom? You at the end of the day, you still have to buy products. You have to hire people. You have to take care of your food truck that may or may not be paid off. You still have expenses, and if you have competition, you just can't go to the bottom and not pay your bills to get customers. I mean,
right, but
you're not always going to make it up in quantity. You have to know how low you can go.
dude,
right?
that output though, and again, I've never owned my own restaurant, but I would assume that having a food truck, the overhead would be so much less than having a brick and mortar restaurant.
Yeah, a huge brick and mortar, but not necessarily a small brick and mortar in a reasonably priced space. I think it depends. I think you're right. I think that it is likely lower over time, but what's the break even point? Those trucks and getting them fitted and having them meet whatever the inspector's codes are for having a thing that's a freaking bomb basically on wheels. So again, I imagine it's not free. It's not cheap.
No,
it's not as much. And they don't, and typically don't have a staff of 8-10 people, but they probably have a staff of 4, even if there's only 2 or 3 in the thing at a time, so that people can take time off. I mean, ultimately, they still have costs that you're not seeing that are associated with running a restaurant that won't allow them necessarily just to go to just above whatever it costs them to make it, right? Because they got to pay everybody and make a profit.
Understandable.
And live in Bloomfield Hills, hopefully.
Well, you don't necessarily have to live in Bloomfield Hills to own a food truck, but
I'm saying if that's your destiny, then that's how you get there.
I will say, between Bader's uncle used to own a food truck.
Yep,
Still does.
And
Uncle Mike, right?
Yeah, And
does.
the cost is not insane. And even Danielle's parents looked into doing it because they want to retire, and that with what they do for Peach Fest out in Romeo, and cooking and doing smash burgers and all this and that, like her dad's become a little bit of a legend around Peach Fest time because people love his burgers so much. So they have also looked into buying their own food truck to take out and go to places. And
Sure.
I will tell you, it is not anywhere near as much as if like me, you, and Bob were to look into buying Uncle Ray's.
But Uncle Ray's isn't the smallest bar or in the city. At the end of the day, you're not comparing apples to apples. That's not a fair. I mean, you're again, Uncle Ray's is not a small establishment.
No,
right?
but Uncle Ray's food is cheaper than some of these food trucks we've been talking about.
Yeah, Uncle Ray might be able to actually buy and store, because he's got such a big facility, meat in bulk and get a better discount than me as a food truck owner. Because guess what? I don't have a freezer because I don't have a brick and mortar. So whatever I keep, I got to buy fresh, right? My costs are higher now because I can't store like Uncle Ray's can buy. If there's a deal on hot dogs or whatever the deal special of the week is, he can buy in bulk and get it and be able to lower his prices. A food truck person by themselves, unless they're partnering with others, they're buying at the highest price to give you. So again, I think it's not apples to apples. Brick and mortar has some advantages that can save them money in the long haul, like extra storage to buy shit in bulk.
Yeah, but the prices on that though, that's still kind of insane.
I'll echo what you said, Cory, in that at the beginning when food trucks started to become a thing in Metro Detroit, that it was kind of an easy choice. Like, oh, I could go to McDonald's, or I could spend a little bit more money and go here and get some really good food with like actual meat. And I'm like, yeah, because getting like a smash burger at a food truck they had really good food. Like, it was good. And then all of a sudden, now it costs like twice that to get what you pay for. I'm like, why are you passing on those costs to me now?
Right. And that's so Dilly did say
Because everything is getting more expensive, and everybody wants more money. Everybody wants to raise. Again, that's what we're kind of. This is capitalism working, right? Things are going to get more expensive because everybody wants to live in West Bloomfield, even if they or in the equivalent, and so therefore they need to make enough money to do it, and that means again having skeleton crews, but charging a shit ton. Trying to get there, and if you choose to go there, great. If you don't, there's people who are clearly paying $68 for 8 ribs.
Yeah, clearly. So and Dilly said, obviously they have no rent, they have no property taxes, and you usually need some places need 1 to 2 employees.
Well, they do have rent. I mean, even if you park yourself at like on the property of a gas station, unless you own the gas station, you're paying rent. The people in the canteen, like this canteen is like a collective. So every single food truck and every business that has...
well, then you're probably paying rent there, but there are places you can go to that you would be able to just stop and set up shop and not have to pay anyone.
Cory, let me stop you right there again. But yeah, again, food truck business 101. You want to be in the hottest spot, and you want to be there consistently. So I'll bet you the rent is at the hottest spot where you're going to get the most foot traffic and I'll bet you that is almost as much as rent in a brick and mortar. And then anything around it gets a little bit less cheap. And like you said, there's free stuff, but like you said, are you going to walk 18 blocks to the freaking $8 shawarma, or are you gonna stop somewhere in between and get the $15 one?
Just a matter of doing the research and figuring out where you can go.
In my brain, I hear the voice of Gina going like, "Why aren't you going to get to the last fucking TikTok?"
I know.
So before we do that, Todd, pour yourself up a shot,
all right,
and then we will get to the last TikTok.
See, this is why you should tune into the show, especially you new Twitchers, Twitchies.
Sure, I don't.
Yeah,
tweakers.
Jump in the chat.
Let's not do tweakers. Let's that's
all tweakers are not Twitchies, and all Twitchies are not tweakers. I think those two things can be true at the same time.
You say
crystal meth is not involved in everything on Twitch.
Crystal method. If you can do the chat in Twitch, drop us something here and tell us.
Do you use crystal meth?
How should we refer to you? Do you use crystal meth?
Yes or no?
Yeah,
it's pretty simple
if
question.
If you use crystal meth, check this box.
Exactly.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Last
Ooh, that's really
TikTok.
good. That's really good.
Yeah, I'm jealous
Holy
of what
balls.
you're drinking, dude.
It
All
is
right,
tasty.
Last TikTok.
Let's do it.
Slide it
So-
all the way down to the
So this is going to need some setup because it's very short.
11
But
seconds.
The caption says, "When your brother drinks too much, and he thinks he can catch a golf ball."
Oh boy.
I love where this is going.
I just hope it doesn't hit you in the head.
Wait, it was
Hit him
it was
in the
quick.
neck, didn't it?
It was
Or the chin.
it was quick. Let me replay that.
Did it hit him in the neck?
It hits him right in the carotid artery.
Oh, yeah, it did. Oh. Dude, why would you think that you could catch that?
Again, when alcohol's
It
involved.
might be going faster. It's got to be going faster than a major league fastball.
Oh, definitely.
I'm actually more disappointed in the knucklehead who actually hit the golf ball.
Because he knew. Well,
and you can hear him say right before he takes his shot, he goes, "I just hope it doesn't hit you in the head." Which technically he didn't.
below the head.
Yeah, he got underneath the head, but yeah,
I feel
right.
like I feel like if dude dies, dude with the club's going to jail.
Especially after you recorded it too.
Yeah. It just hit you in the part of your neck that supplies the blood to that head.
And shut that right off.
Yep.
Very quickly.
All right.
So
Well,
that's TikToks for the week.
Dylan, if you can give us a judge, 1, 2, or 3, let us know in the comments, and we could take it from there.
Yeah, that was quick. Cory's got a man on payoff. I thought that was the worst one, but clearly the fans have spoken. 3.
Oh, he did say 3.
Oh,
Yep.
fuck. All right.
And Todd, for the record, I have not paid Dylan anything as far as scoring.
But just so the audience knows, there's a family connection here between Cory and Dylan.
There is. He's my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
But
you know whose brother-in-law he isn't? Mine or Todd's.
But guess
Anyway.
what?
That's correct.
He's voted for you the last time and Todd the last time.
That's true.
He's trying to just sow a little bit of discontent.
Round
a
robin.
little bit
God. Okay. All
a
right.
little bit of radicalism in there.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, they're never going to see this coming because for the next 10
Exactly.
episodes, I got you, buddy. I got you, my bro.
I think I know what the trick is.
Ask one of Cory's friends to marry
Nope.
your sister. What's the trick?
Nope. I got it figured out. I think I got this all sorted out. I'll be on a streak. I'm not even going to share.
Oh, I see.
He's
He's predicting victory for the next few episodes.
Yeah, and clearly he's not going to tell us what his secret sauce is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're going to know the minute the next new episode we do.
It could take.
I don't know that you'll catch on.
I would say it could take 1 or 2 episodes to figure out. But I'm
Bullshit.
I'm interested to see what
I'm making it my mission to be Todd.
what Todd thinks he has going on here.
I am now ready.
I'm going to start texting Kelly. What's Dylan's favorite soup? Who's Dylan's favorite race car driver? Does Dylan know how to read? I've got a good book I can give him.
How would that help with TikToks?
Just grease the skids.
Okay. I feel like $50 in the palm would grease that skid
Squeaky
enough.
wheel gets the grease, my friend. All right, let's
And a loose crack.
Oh, the old loose cracks.
let's pick of the week.
Sure.
Is there music for that?
There is, and I got to go all the way over to the 4th bank to get it. No, sorry, 3rd bank. Here we go.
They told me not to pick it, but I had to cause this is my pick of the week. I knew I had to pick it
Is
with
Todd
no
jamming?
idea where to stick it, but this is my
See him?
pick of the week. You know I love TT and Bob and all the boogers, cause TD ain't no snob, it's just my pick of the week. I hope you like my pick, and if you don't, your opinion, you know where to stick it. This my pick of the week. See ya.
Well done, sir. Well done.
Well done.
Thank you.
Although I'm looking at that artwork, and
it needs to be updated.
not only does it need to be updated, but the artwork we have, that's like Nick has hair in that picture.
Yeah, I know. We need to update.
How many years has it been since he had hair?
18? I don't know.
It's a long time for artwork. Yeah, we got to get on that.
So Todd, I don't know if you saw, but Dylan said
I did.
for $400.
I can pick a Todd video for the next 6 months.
Todd, I think you negotiate that down to 200. You might
Well,
might have a deal there.
It feels like, hey, based on the way that he actually enumerated $400, I have a really shiny rock I'll give you, and you can give me votes for forever. Dilly dilly.
Is that shiny rock a blood diamond?
No, just a stone from my yard.
Just a stone from your yard.
But it's nice. It's worth way more than $400.
It just looks so good.
It does. It does. Trust me.
All I got from that is that now I know that Dylan is for sale. So, you know,
like a food truck sale.
Heavily overpriced,
yes,
but absolutely delicious.
But you get what you're asking for.
That's
I guess.
True.
It takes 1 ounce bars. I got you sorted out.
All right. We're going pick of the week here. Pick of the week. We've just kind of started resurrecting this segment after several years, I think, of ignoring it completely, much to the consternation of the entire internet. But we're back, baby. And Todd Dillon has come up with a cornucopia of new theme music for this segment. And that's what you just heard. That little audio gem is only the first of many. So and many of them are already on the mixer, so we're ready to kind of switch it up as we go.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Absolutely. So can we start with Cory while I panically in a panic try to
find something?
Yeah, what I'm going to use?
Yeah.
For pick of the week?
So as a matter of fact, I have my pick of the week sitting on the table right here.
All right.
We've talked about it in the past, and Todd finally helped me pull the trigger on it. But my pick of the week,
drone.
Yes, is the DJI Mini 4K.
Nice.
It's one of the drones that is actually affordable. For looking for like a more of a, I won't say a budget drone because DJI is very, very good at what they do. But some people don't have $400 to go out and spend on a quote unquote base model drone. This one I was able to pick up on sale on Amazon for $250. And
nice.
I'll tell you what, dude, I've flown it a couple times now. I've even flown it in the garage, and in even a confined space, it does insanely well. It's very intuitive. The controls are awesome. It hovers like you wouldn't believe. So once you take your fingers off the remote and you stop it, that's exactly where the drone stops. It doesn't float a little bit, doesn't keep on going a little bit. Like it's an awesome drone. And like I said, for $250, it was finally time to pull the trigger on one, and I'm very, very, very happy with it. So
that's a cool ass drone. Nice.
Oh, dude, Todd, I'm so blown away by how this thing works. Because again, as we've discussed before, I won't go into the entire story about the drone that was lent to me. That was like a $60 drone. I honestly almost didn't even get this because I'm like, well, that drone, like that sucks so bad. I don't want to have to go through that process again. But this has things in place like GPS and all that if you do lose it, you can there's a locate button. You can try to, and it'll show you the last video it took so you can see where it was at. It'll actually sound off to be able to help you to find it if you do lose it somewhere. So yeah, and like I said, just the flying ability on this thing, my God, it's phenomenal. So thank you, Todd, for
I'm so happy for you.
Nudging me in that direction of finally picking up a drone.
Nudge. Yeah. I'm not sure he nudged you very hard.
I've been a full-time advocate for him getting one. Now he's going to inspire me to get out more. I sent you pictures from downtown. I haven't dug my drone out once to actually take some of these beautiful pics of our area, and I definitely should. Now I'm inspired. I'm going to get my batteries charged tonight, Cory.
And it was the one down by the river that you sent us that you used the drone for. I'm like, man,
down by the river.
I'm like, it'd be awesome to get some footage like that.
Yeah.
And
now there's snow in the trees too. Yeah.
Especially when we're up north, out on the river. I'm like, okay, I got to do it. So, yes, that's my pick of the week: the DJI Mini 4K.
Nice.
Todd Dillon,
yes, sir.
Just the person to follow up that pick of the week.
What do you think? Am, and like I said, this is a pick of the week ish. So if for people who've been around, they know the last time I bought some earbuds that were the translation earbuds. They were AI powered earbuds. I got them at the TikTok store. And you remember it took me a long time to actually pull the trigger because I'm like, whatever I buy in the TikTok store is a scam, right? Well, they hooked me again. They had an insanely, somehow it fell off the truck, the AI smart glasses, like the Meta glasses with the camera, the translation, the speakers, the phone, all that stuff. I got a pair for $26, and literally I was trying to get them tested because they arrived 2 hours before the show today.
Oh, really?
So literally right next to tested. But anyway, I got my AI smart glasses. I haven't had a chance, but on just the excitement to see how good or bad they are, is worth the $26. So that's my pick of the week.
And damn you, dude, for that. Damn you, because after getting the drone, that was the next thing on my list. Was you'll have to let me know how the $26 ones work out. But I'm looking at the Oakley Meta glasses.
Oh yeah. So actually, I'm putting them on now, Cory. You can see me. They just hit blue. So after the show.
Oh.
And they actually
look at that sexy motherfucker.
They don't look bad either.
Exactly. These are the best $26 glasses
Todd,
ever.
can I
unless
tell
I go
you,
blind, of course.
Unless I lose my vision.
I just got done with the penultimate episode of season 3 of The Wire, and those glasses make you look like Bowtie.
You know I do. And I'd like to be him.
Absolutely, dude. All right. I think I got my pick.
Let's hear it.
And we're going to do something a little bit different for this pick because I've already told this story once, and I'm going to see how quickly I can tell it. So, quick drink first.
Thank you for announcing that.
Yep. Deep breath. Okay, so my pick is Lawrence of Arabia. Actually, my pick is The Movie Room. I was telling Cory that I have a 4K TV upstairs and a 4K player, and I'm like, God damn it, I haven't watched Lawrence of Arabia since I was in college. And I really wanted to get it, but I want to get a 4K copy with Blu-ray and the digital code because I'm just such a fucking nerd in that way. And the only place I could find was on eBay for $80, but I'm not paying $80 for Lawrence of Arabia because fuck that. So I'm like, where else can I find this? And I found a site called The Movie Room, and The Movie Room is a site in which they specialize in like horror and sci-fi and other kind of shit that is hard to find, like martial arts. Shaw Brothers, fans of martial arts and kung fu will know that's where you want to buy your shit. And I found Lawrence of Arabia there on 4K with the digital code and Blu-ray for $35. That's my pick. The Movie Room. Go shop there. They are legit.
Nice.
Done, baby.
Make sure we put them on Instagram, man.
I will. Yeah, we should tag. Yes, that is. Thank you, Todd. That's a great point. We don't do it enough. All of the people that we tag for Pick of the Week, we should tag.
Yep. Mr. Mitch,
you done that fast, did you?
No, I did not.
But I'm like, I already told the story once. I think I can get through this pretty fucking quick.
Took me a second.
But I'll tell you, after that, I'm a little lightheaded. And while I'm lightheaded,
I hope I didn't piss on myself too much.
I hope you did. While I was lightheadedly ranting about a movie site that you were pissing your pants.
I was like, oh, he's still got some time.
Nope,
I'll be good.
He said he was going to go fast, but I didn't believe him. All right, so before we launch into the lodestar of the show, the crowning jewel, 90-second sports, I'm gonna pass this over to Cory. We're gonna do one more shot.
Dylan says he also takes 1 ounce bars of silver as payment.
I already said that. I had him sorted out. I'm good. Oh, we're good. We got in the range.
Todd is well dialed into the bribery and corruption that needs to happen in order for a victory in TT's TikToks. So.
Todd's gonna be like, oh yeah, guys, I was just in Michigan. I'm like, well, that's weird you didn't hit us up. I just have some business to take care of. Yeah. Flew in for about an hour and headed back out.
All right, Todd. Did you pour yourself another delicious shot of, what was it? A dark chocolate and cherry whiskey?
I did. Moonshine, baby. I did. I'm ready to go. Yeah. In my kitschy kumi, my kitschy ippy, kitschip.
Almost.
Use your words, buddy.
Kitschity kippy.
There it is.
We'll accept that. We'll accept that.
You know, I think there's an episode that we did once upon a time that actually is entitled Kitchity Kippy.
Yes, there is.
Because
you bought the shot glasses for
yes, and Todd
you
also
and
could
Lori just
not pronounce them on that show.
That sounds about right.
Which really sucks because that means I can't use that as
a title,
inspiration for a title. Yeah. But we're only doing one episode tonight, so we're going full throttle,
going ham.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And as Lori predicted, I might be absolutely plastered by the time we get in with this, but that's fine. Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Salute.
Oh.
That is really, 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 really good.
I wish I could say the same.
Oh, and speaking of alcohol, too, that sucks that they didn't have the soda jerk at your Total Wine.
I know.
Yeah.
If I had an assistant to help me, I could have someone tracking it down for me.
Yeah, what's
I might
the
have to build an
status of
AI
that?
agent to do that.
You shouldn't have fired Jerome.
I thought he
didn't fire
quit.
Jerome.
He quit.
Oh, he quit. That's right. My bad.
Yeah, but how's the search going for a replacement?
Dude, slim pickings, man. People want too much money.
Just like the food trucks.
I didn't know you were underpaying your manservant. Sorry. Hetero life mate.
I don't think we've ever referred to him as that, but okay.
Yeah, I'm going to start. All right, we are ready. Here we go. 90 Second Sports.
90 Second Sports.
Get ready, Twitch.
I'll wait till the song's over.
Oh, you don't have to wait till the song's over?
I'll wait.
All right. Just so you know, you're going to be waiting another minute and 20.
We're doing the entire song.
Well, that's up to you. If you want to wait till the song's over, until I say the song's over.
90 seconds.
Okay. So, for the new audience members out on Twitch or even YouTube,
yeah,
I will say, as you might have noticed in the past many of episodes, even though we still call it 90 Second Sports, it is no longer 90 Second Sports.
Do we want to, for those who might be going, why are they calling it 90 Second Sports? Do you want to explain?
You want to give some background?
Which one of us wants to give? Who's going to give the funniest background to 90 Second Sports?
I mean, I think I have something in mind.
You got a funny? It's got to be funny.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
Here we go.
Why don't we take 3 shots?
I think we already have.
We're doing another shot?
I'm pretty sure we have. No, we're good. For the moment, we're good.
So, yeah, we used to have a member on the show that was a little bit of a bitch about sports. And
when you say bitch about sports,
he just didn't like sport. He didn't like sport.
Yeah.
He
called it sport.
He didn't know sport.
No, because it is. It's like deer and deer.
Yeah, he didn't play sport. He wanted nothing to do with sport.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Or euchre.
Or that is
euchre was sport in his eyes.
It was a lot of work.
Yeah.
So Todd was stuck to only talking for 90 seconds about sport. And we actually had a little hourglass that was 90 seconds.
We had to get it.
And
because he would not let him go past 90 seconds. How are we going to measure 90 seconds?
Once that 90 seconds was up,
I bought on Amazon a 90-second hourglass timer with sand.
Yeah. And so once that was up, that was it. Todd was cut right off, no matter had he finished the story or if he was in the middle of the story.
Yep.
He was done. So that has since changed, but we still keep the name 90 Second Sports. I think that's funny.
Trademark Schnozcast 2026.
Yes.
Can I add some flavor to that story?
Of course.
Feel free.
Thank you. So what really happened is this. We used to be a 4-man podcast. And while the podcast is for the most part for everybody, let's just say people were trying to hold a brother back. And nobody wanted a brother to get ahead. And it seems like, they're blaming us all on the dude who's not here anymore, but it feels like it was all of them keep holding me back because they knew that I had mad sports game. And while they all felt threatened somehow, some way. So I think what happened is it was 90 Second Sports, but you, the fans, the boogers, the people that I love, the people who make this show go, you guys, you kept on keep it on. And he said, hey, we got to talk. We got to keep this 90 seconds going longer and longer. People kept asking for it. And here it is. 90 Second Sports may be the song, but what we do every day or every Saturday is we bring the thunder for as long as we want, talking about sport.
Todd, you couldn't have been further off on that, but here we go. 90 Second Sports. What do you got for us, buddy?
Dude, I'm not complaining, but I'm telling you, I am on curling overdose. I don't know that I've seen so much curling in the entirety of my life combined, multiplied by 50. I mean, it is nonstop. And I get it. The U.S. teams are doing well. I think the sport is amazing. The complexity of it is amazing. But good googly moo. I've seen more curling than I've seen ice skating. Ice skating used to be it was 24/7 at the rink. It's been more curling than anything ever. And then the other thing that I can't figure out, how do they make biathlon a little bit less boring? Because I love the shooting, but that skiing for 8,000 miles before you shoot and then making it a relay so each person skis, and I wouldn't even call it skiing, that freaking penguin waddle that they do for the duration of the freaking ski event, if you will. Oh my goodness. I think that we should keep the biathlon, but it should be moved forward in the thing. But again, all I'm seeing is curling. And then I would be remiss before I, step off the podium to give other people a chance and take a breath and put some commas in or whatever. But I got to say, the women's U.S. hockey team, oh my goodness. What an amazing. That is just kudos. Women's U.S. hockey, amazing. Entertaining, start to finish, every game, amazing. One of the best, a thing I'll remember for the rest of my life. Like when the U.S. men's won it in 80, this is, I think, even the next step up in that how dominating they were. And even when Canada brought their best, for most of the game, the U.S. was resilient and got it done. Freaking amazing. And then actually, I probably told this before, but again, Federica Brignoni from Italy, 10 months after a catastrophic knee injury, winning 2 gold medals in downhill skiing. Amazeballs. Love the Olympics. This is the best Olympics I've ever seen.
Yeah, dude. I again, especially with the USA women's hockey team, that was, they blew out everyone, including Canada. When going into the gold medal game, it was kind of looking like Canada might have been a little dominant, and they were able to come back. And dude, I've never really been that much into women's hockey. This put me over the edge. I'm like,
dude, you awesome took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say I'm going to seek it out. It was this. For the casual hockey fan, the speed is perfect because it's not slow, but you can follow and you can see the strategy, you see the skill because it's not so fast. It's like kind of watching a men's golf swing versus a woman's golf swing. Your eyes can actually see it without having to slow it down, and it is something of beauty to see the skills that these women have. I will absolutely seek out watching women's hockey at all levels, at the college and professional. From here on out, I think it was amazing.
Yeah, dude, it was such a game. And
did you see after they presented it, when they were presenting? Did you watch the medal presentation after the game? Did you see the Canadian team?
How defeated they looked?
Not just defeated, but because first they gave them the silver medal, and then they went past and they gave them a little stuffed
plushy toys. Yeah.
And just looking at their faces, and they were like, yeah, thanks. Oh, Christ.
This is what I want right now.
I gotta go back. Yeah. I love just the dejected, like that's the last thing you want to do is be there. You just want to go back and be with your team and try to absorb this loss at the end. And the loss was, they didn't get blown out.
No, they brought it. They were blowing.
They brought their best.
Yeah, they were blowing out the U.S. for 3 periods.
Yeah,
until the last 2 minutes of the game.
last 2 minutes of the game, something happened, and it's just that's sports. That's sport.
That's sport.
And when there's nothing else you could do but to stand there, and it's just part of the Olympics, right? There's a medal ceremony, and you have to fucking suck it up.
And it took me a second too, because I realizing like when Canada was still on the bench and they were just sitting there with their heads down, I'm like,
yeah.
Why are like just
why
get
didn't
off,
they go back
get
to
off
the
the
locker room?
Because I'm thinking of Stanley Cup Finals,
right?
When the other team,
no one gives a shit about you
and leave.
Right, you lost the Stanley Cup, like bye bye.
But I forgot that they had to present the bronze medal, the silver medal, and then the gold medal.
Yeah,
so I'm like that has to suck, fat. You
so
know what?
Much worse than losing a Stanley Cup final.
Yeah, because at least in the Stanley Cup final, you can go back to the locker room,
your ass back in the locker room,
and be done with it.
Yeah,
but they had to sit there and wait for all that. Which I said at first, I'm like, why are they putting themselves through this? But then once I realized, I'm like, oh yeah, the medal ceremony has to happen.
Yeah,
I actually like it. I think at the end of the day, there can only be one team. They showed up. And the U.S., again, it's not like they lost to Slovakia or Slovenia or freaking Georgia, right? It's like they lost to their number one rival, and it sucks. But I think, and again, silver's nothing to be. I mean, because it's good to be on the right side of that. I think if it had gone the other way, I would have heads held high. But the U.S. women this year, like I said, that's the most dominant. That was like Tiger Woods in his prime style, beating down the field at every freaking turn. And then when somebody finally tested them, they showed what they had when it really, really counted. At the before it was over, they're like, yeah, we're gonna do this.
Hello, Lori Clark. I can only assume that your comments here in our thread means that you are staying home tonight.
I was just gonna ask him, like, wasn't she supposed to be coming back?
She did say she was, but I'm not here to judge. Listen. She can judge by listening to me, like, how plastered is he? Maybe I should tune into the show. Should I come back or not? Let's see how he's doing.
You know what the first thing went through my head, Bob?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not going to say it, but do you know what the first thing, as soon as you said that, do you know what the first thing that went through my mind was? No. You know the end of that.
I'm really sorry I don't.
Okay, never mind. I'm then. You can edit this out.
We can talk about offline. I feel like you're dropping some signs that I should get, but
you should have picked up on it. But that's okay.
I know.
You can edit this all right out of the episode.
No, we're not. Nope.
And for everybody else on this show, it's an inside joke that is tasteless. But I figured Bob would have picked up on it.
All right. Well, that's utterly fair. I'm gonna jump in here with a quick. I hope it's quick. Olympic story.
All right.
And I want to spin this as fast as I was with my pick of the week. I'm going to be equally slow in this because I want to set the stage.
Bob, it's our show. Guess what?
Right.
Let's do it.
We can go as long as we want.
Longer than, well, I'll keep that to myself.
Longer than me and Beth. Is there the wiener one in there?
Oh, there is, yeah.
Even their wieners.
So I want to tell a story here about this is an American athlete who competed in the Olympics, and I want to give a bit of her backstory. This is about Elizabeth Swaney. Do you know the story of Elizabeth Swaney?
I do not.
Don't fucking Google it now. And nope.
Okay,
I'm gonna tell a story here. Elizabeth Swaney, she competed for Hungary. Well, let me go back. So in college, she grew up in the Oakland area, and she rode for the Oakland Strokes.
Oakland, California?
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay.
And then while she was, then she went to the UC Berkeley in 2007. While she was a student, she briefly launched a campaign for the governor of California.
She was running for governor.
She ran for governor.
Okay.
This
in her 20s.
This is a detail that you need to know because it sets the stage for the type of person that she is.
All right.
In her 20s.
Yes.
Okay.
And then she then went on to Harvard. She got a master's degree in design studies with a focus on real estate. And while she was there, she volunteered as the assistant coach for the track and field team. Now, the thing about Elizabeth Swaney that you need to know is that ever since she was a kid, she harbored dreams to be in the Olympics. And as such, when she was back at UC Berkeley, prior to launching a campaign for the governorship of California, she went out for the rowing team. She was a female who went out for the rowing team and got on the rowing team as a female.
The male rowing team. Okay.
She was a coxswain.
I
knew.
I know.
But I'm not surprised by the titter. She's a coxswain.
Got it.
And her
I'm a bit of a coxswain myself.
Her teammates on the rowing team said that she was a kick-ass coxswain. Like she was a very quiet girl normally, but when
it came to that,
she was the boss.
Okay.
In the boat, as they say. But she's had Olympic ambitions since childhood. So while she was there, they won a Pac-10 second team All-American. They did really, really well. But she still had these Olympic ambitions. So she decided she wanted to compete in the bobsled event for the U.S. However, she was told that she was too small. She's like, fuck, okay. Then I'm going to look at the skeleton race. And we're all familiar with this, especially after the last 2 weeks of fucking mainlining the Olympics in our veins, the skeleton event. She did compete internationally in the skeleton event, and she turned to freestyle skiing as well. And she wanted to represent, as a freestyle skier, her mother's homeland, which was Venezuela, at the 2014 Winter Olympics. So this is, 12 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She started, but that didn't work out. So she started skiing for Hungary in 2015 based on her grandparents' country of birth. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So she bounced around for a little bit, and she's like, I'm just trying to find a way in. And she decided that she's like, I think half-pipe skiing is the way I'm going to go. I couldn't quite do it with skiing for Hungary in 2015. So I'm going to try to qualify for the 2018 Winter Olympics in half-pipe skiing. She went to, starting back in 2013, she went to all the World Cup qualifying events for those 2 years that you could qualify for the Olympics. And she went to the 2017 World Championship in Spain. In order, and this is critical, in order to qualify for the Olympics for half-pipe skiing, athletes need to place in the top 30 in either a freestyle ski World Cup event or a freestyle World Ski Championship, and they need to score a minimum of 50 FIS points. That's all you need to do. She got this because she went to competitions where there were very few participants. And then she went to China, and out of 15, there were only 15 people there, she placed 13th. But because of that, 13 of her top 30 finishes were a result of her just showing up, not falling, and just recording a score. And because of that, she ranked 34th in her run-up to the Olympics. And the Olympic quota system also added in her qualifying, because while 24 women were able to compete in a half-pipe competition, there were limits on the number of skiers that each country could send, and the maximum that each country could send was 26. And as a result, only 4 of the 6 women ranked within the top 20 of the world in half-pipe skiing were allowed to represent the United States in the Olympics based on the quota system, and based on that, her ranking of 34 got her qualification for the Olympics in 2018. When she was there and she competed in the half-pipe, she used no tricks.
Just went up and down.
She basically went up and down, up and down, over and over again, but she did not fall, and she recorded a score.
Mm.
And the internet dubbed her the worst Olympian ever.
Mm.
However, she did compete, and she got there legally. She didn't cheat. She just gamed the system. But the background that you needed to know was that competing in the Olympics was her childhood dream.
Mm-hmm.
She was just trying to find a way to get there.
So she didn't care if she won, if she ranked or
Didn't care if she got a medal or not. She just wanted to
compete
be.
in
That should be everybody's dream as well.
Yeah.
Just get there.
Because
And then do your best on that day and see where it lands.
As a matter of fact, on Thursday there was half pipe skiing that was on at Uncle Ray's before you showed up, and there were some girls from China that basically did the exact same thing. They didn't do any tricks. They literally just went up one side, right back down, right. And I'm like, what is going on right now?
They did the Sweeney.
Yeah, that's literally what they did.
Maybe it might be called.
And they got done, and that was their run. I'm like,
yeah,
what just happened? But apparently they just wanted to be in the Olympics.
Well, again, that helps them towards their next Olympics at the end of the day, because at the end of it, like I said, they could take the risk of falling down, or they can play by the rules that exist and play it safe so that they're set up for when they're actually going to be ready. And that's what I'm also loving about these Olympics is the woman from the U.S. who just won her first gold medal in mono bobsled at 42 years old. This is her fourth or fifth Olympics, and she's got more medals in bobsledding than any other woman in the world. Yet she had not been the best ever. And I'll bet you money odds in Vegas, I wish I had put a $5 bet on her winning the bobsled at 42, even if she was the most decorated woman ever. Because you don't get better as you get older. And like I said, she's raising 2 kids with special needs. Dude, that's why I love the Olympics. I love everything about it. I love even the Sweeney story. If chase your dreams, at the end of the day, it wasn't she. I think that's the mantra. Most people settle. If you hate your job or you hate getting up to do the shit that you have to do, it's because you're settling. These people are living a dream and they didn't settle, and we're praising them, but we don't emulate them, which is weird to me.
In 2018 at those Olympics or immediately following that, there were multiple gold medalists that were asked about her and what they thought. And all of them said, like, listen, if she put in the time and the effort to be here, then she deserves to be here as much as we do. And that's where I found this story really interesting, because when I first read it, because it was a very short article. It was like 1 paragraph. Worst Olympian ever. And I'm like, what? Oh, yeah, it sounds like she was really horrible. But then you go and read a little bit into it, and you start to go like, okay, she's got a Wikipedia page. They've actually interviewed her like in length, and her family, and talked about her background, all these kind of things. And you're like, oh, wait a minute. This is not on the surface what it appears to be. This is just someone who
chased her dream.
And she's like, listen,
and
I don't feel like I'm going to be a gold medalist in any sport, but I want to be at the Olympics, and I don't care how I get there. I see it's like the Pepsi Jet Challenge, right? Like,
yeah,
I only have to get X number of bottle caps and I can get a jet.
No, I think that's not fair. This is why I think the shortness of the article kind of screws everything up.
Yeah.
Here's the statement I will make. Given that she wasn't talented enough to actually do well at the Olympics, she was able to achieve her dream and get there.
Right.
Think about how many more hours than the naturally physically gifted athletes who were there. She had to put in more than them to get there.
Yeah.
She wasn't partying. She wasn't smoking doobies with her friends. She wasn't slacking. She had to outwork people with natural talent to get there. And she pivoted to multiple sports to chase her dreams. So she had to pivot, learn a new technique. Because again, none of these things aren't fungible. Like, there are very few of these athletes they're participating in vastly different events, right? The slaloms, different heights, different lengths. You see that crossover, but not like you don't see slalom and then trick skiing. They're not doing that thing. She did all the changes. So imagine the amount of effort that she had to put in to get to the Olympics. I think it's the story is backwards, because if they put in what she had to do to actually do it, she's the greatest Olympian ever, maybe, in my opinion.
That's a bold statement.
It is. But I agree with you. I think that just doing a little bit of homework maybe completely turn around my view on who she is and what she did. And I kind of hope that everyone does a little bit more research than, this was 2018, obviously. Yep. So we're here 8 years later. And just because
I wish I knew about it.
It's
story, inspiring.
Well, I had no idea either, but because it's Olympics year, like sometime in the last week, like her story came up, and I'm like, oh, I got to talk about this in the show because I saw it and I was like, "What's this? Like, worst Olympian ever is that's a headline grabber."
They got it. They got it all wrong. Send me that article. I'm actually going to blog. I'm going to write a blog post. I'm actually going to do something about it. That's amazing. I think she's the greatest Olympian ever.
I'm going to
She
send
did
you.
everything you had to do, and it all had to go right. And she had to put in all the work. I love it. This is freaking amazing. Sorry to cut you off. I'm inspired, Bob. What a great story.
You're good. There was I will credit this to, I think it was, where was it? It was The Guardian. The Guardian, God bless The Guardian for many reasons, but they really kind of came through because they took the time to sit down with her and her parents and interview her and ask all the deep questions and try to get an idea of who she was and why she did this. And at the end of it, I'm like, oh, I think I get it now. I see where, because every time they would introduce like a story about like, what do you think about people calling you the worst Olympian ever? And she wouldn't respond. She's just like, well, I'm just trying my best. And I'm like, I'm super happy to be here. And like she let all that shit roll off her back. She's like, I'm not taking your bait. Like I don't care who doesn't like me.
And good for
I'm
her.
happy with how far I got.
Good for her on that.
Exactly, because guess what? The Ilya, the men's figure, the quad god, he let people's voices get in his head, and he's supposed to be the best ever. Again, no knock on him.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I think that's why I think that story. The title of that story is I want to read it and research it because it seems like she might be the greatest Olympian ever, just because she had to hear that bullshit, but she had to do all the work and. She still didn't fall down, even doing the easiest shit. None of us could do that. And like I said, pick one dude that you know, any person in your life that you know who could just pick up and do it. We don't know it. None of us know anybody who can make it to the Olympics who's not been working on it for 10 years.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. When I first started to read into it, I'm like, I wonder if there's a quick way I can get to the Olympics. Like maybe there's just some sort of a loophole I can exploit.
There's no shortcut. She had to do all the work.
Yeah,
exactly.
She did all the work that you need to do. Like it's not her fault that that's what the rules were. Now they've talked since about tightening up the rules and making it so that maybe they can close that little loophole that allowed her to get there. But I'm like, but they haven't done it, and it's been 6 years. So,
and here's why I don't want to see them tighten it up.
Yeah,
she took her path.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say, for instance, right now there is a person who's going to try and mimic that thing. My dream has been to be in the Olympics.
Right.
But let's say that the Swaney V2 says, hey, I made it here. I'm going to shoot my shot. And let's just say on that day, she did the thing. Because, again, she's been putting in the work. It's not like she just signed up and because there was only 15 people there, she got points for not doing shit. She actually had to do the stuff and not fall down.
Right.
So let's say that then one day, the next iteration of this is, that person shoots their shot and actually wins a medal. Holy shit. This person hasn't placed in the top 30 ever anywhere and had to do everything under the sun just to get here and made the medal table. And then the next 3.0 version of that same fairy tale is somebody winning a gold who never had a shot. And that's the dream of every Olympian ever. I think, like I said, I think it's amazing. I think it's great. She's the first iteration. Maybe, and the next one who wins a medal, getting in by the skin of their teeth because they didn't have the same breaks or know what they want. They just chase their dream. I think it's amazing.
I agree with you. It's pretty inspiring when you think about it, but I know for me, and I assume it's going to be the same for others as it was for me or close. That you just gotta you can't go by the scuttlebutt that like floats on the top of the pond that is the internet. Like you have to go a little deeper and get the story to really appreciate what this person has done and who she is and why. Well, this is just something that she wasn't gonna not do.
I love it. Yeah, thank you for doing it, Bob. Amazing. I'm excited. I'm inspired. I want to kind of amplify this. It's inspiring. You know how my brain works. This is super inspiring to me.
All right. Dude, I think that you, on behalf of the Schnozcast, should reach out to Elizabeth Swaney, and I would love to interview her.
I'll do it. Done.
I mean, why do we not immediately just? I feel like as a group, the three of us don't just immediately go like to the let's get her on the show. Like we just don't do it. I don't know why.
I don't know why I
Try.
didn't think it first, but I love it. I will absolutely do that. I'll make that happen this week.
But you do enough shots in an episode, and eventually it'll occur to you like, why don't we just fucking have her on the show?
Let's do it.
Really slurring, like, why don't we just have her on the show?
I mean, it's a feasible goal.
100%.
Just like her in the Olympics, we can do our best to get her on the show.
Yeah, yeah, we can exploit all sorts of loopholes.
Yeah.
This is really, yeah. God help us if she. I may have to cut this out. She can't listen to this and go like, "This is the show you want me to go on."
Well,
my publicist, my father, whomever. I don't know.
Dude, there's
No,
380.
I think it's a long shot, but if we don't take the shot, then we'd be foolish. I think you're right. This is
we
I
can
will
at least try.
reach out, and I will
We can
reach out, and
definitely
I will
try.
reach out multiple times because I think I would love to talk to her because I think her story is inspirational, and I think that they got the title of that is absolutely the wrong title. But I hope it was clickbaity enough because like you said, if you read deeply and you look at it from like what she had to do, it's kind of it's clickbait.
I'll send you the thing that, like I said, everything was clickbait. It was like surface level until I got to the Guardian article, and I'm like, oh, okay, now I get it. So I'll send you all that stuff, Todd.
Thank you.
All right, so before we end the show, unless you guys want to do something after this, let's do gentlemen's agreement.
Gentlemen's agreement. Gentlemen's agreement. Gentlemen's agreement. Gentlemen's agreement. Gentlemen's agreement. Gentlemen's agreement. Oh, gentlemen's agreement. Oh, it's the motherfucking gentlemen's agreement.
All right, Todd.
Yes, sir.
Just simply by the fact that it's just you and me doing it today.
All right.
I would like you to go first because I feel like it'd be selfish for me to go like, you sit down and I'll go first.
Well, you just always make me go first. That is how I feel, but that's okay. I can go first.
Also true.
So I was assigned Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein from 2025.
Yes.
And
by me.
By Bob.
Let's be clear, because whoever gets the D-, we want to make sure that the audience knows who it is that deserves that D-.
Absolutely. And spoiler free, it's the story of Frankenstein. It's the origin story of how Frankenstein got to be Frankenstein. It is the origin story of Dr. Frankenstein and what his motives were to create the Frankenstein. So I wasn't pleased with the pick, and then it runs through it. Eventually, right, the monster gets fucked by the people because they're afraid of a cadaver that's alive. Blah,
Classic
blah, blah.
Frankenstein.
Classic Frankenstein
situation. Yep.
And which is why when Bob assigned it, I'm like, freaking Bob's following up a F- with another freaking likely freaking Bob.
No, hold on. I got an A last time from One Battle After Another. It was the time before that with Escape from New York that I got the D-. Minus.
Correct. Okay. So I still thought you were being bold because traditionally, I mean, we all know the story of Frankenstein, right? I mean, we know, and we see the bolts coming out of his head. He's green because he's been rotting. And so literally, this movie's been around for a year, and I wasn't going to, and I love Guillermo del Toro, but I wasn't interested. You assigned it, and Bob, you get a solid B. Solid B.
Oh, I'll take that B, mate.
Absolutely a fresh take on an old tale. I mean, this is an 1800s era story. So fresh take, old tale, some blanks filled in. It only gets a B because again, there's a couple times where my suspension of disbelief was challenged too greatly. Like again, dude being able to free a ship in a freaking ice bog, but not able to swim right away when they pushed him into the water. But anyway,
you're gonna pick up on that.
That little bit of thing, and the fact that Frankenstein might be the most eloquent motherfucker in the history of monsterdom. Other than that, highly recommend. Guillermo del Toro. I can't speak tonight. My enunciation is bad.
You're not doing too bad. That's very well done.
Guillermo del Toro and Frankenstein is a solid watch. Todd Dillon gives it a solid B.
Excellent, sir. All right, You assigned me Compliance, the movie from 2012.
My Reach.
I'm trying to get the camera.
Oh, you're gonna switch the camera? All right. Well, we've got a high tech top notch operation going on here. No, I needed another drink, and I'm like, oh. What?
Yeah, apparently I've become Bob's drink boy.
Well, you were walking, but I was trying to get from the minute you rounded the corner. I'm like, do. And you're like, oh, what?
Because I had to switch the camera. Yeah. Todd, the only thing I will say, and you hit it at the very beginning, but Frankenstein is not the monster.
Right. Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You kept on referring to Frankenstein as the monster.
It's easy to.
Hey, I'm just saying. Just saying.
Yeah, Frankenstein's badass. He's eloquent badass too.
Well, Dr. Frankenstein.
Well, Dr. Frankenstein. He might be referring to Dr. Frankenstein.
No.
Fair enough.
No.
All right.
I'm talking to Frankenstein.
Frankenstein's not the monster, though.
No, I know. I'm aware of that.
I'm calling the monster is Victor. Victor's the monster.
He's not Frankenstein.
He is Victor Frankenstein. It's like they both Frankenstein.
Hold on. I'm not sure you guys are not operating on the same wavelength here.
The monster ain't the monster.
So Todd, the doctor who created the monster,
Victor Frankenstein.
Right.
Victor Frankenstein.
Monster's name is what?
Frankenstein.
Nope.
Oh, wait. Dan. No, Fred. No. Fuck, what's his name?
Kitchity Kippy. No, it's just the monster.
Yeah.
He has no name, just the monster. And this is the
That's some bullshit. He didn't even name him?
Yes, well that
doesn't even matter. Maybe I give it a B-.
I would say the grade goes down.
Can you grab me another while you're up? Put the camera on me. I'll give my fucking review and I'll take my now B- and fucking go home. All right, I had to watch Compliance.
My bad. You're right, Bob. I did a poor job of actually, but you know what I did?
No. It's the classic.
Totally spoiler free because now nobody knows anything.
Right. Yeah, they stopped listening long ago. So
B.
I had to watch Compliance from 2012 that Todd assigned to me. This is a Magnolia Pictures movie, and I'm just going to give I don't even know how much to say for this movie. First of all, I'll just say for the record, this is a fucked up movie. Which, if you know me, you fucking playing in my strengths, my friend. Like, well done. Like, great. It wasn't necessarily like a
no violence, no gore.
Swinging for the fences. Like, this was an easy fucking base hit for you. But I will say, basically, the story goes that there's a woman who's working in a fast food like chicken restaurant. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. And it was tough to. No. What are you doing? Dude, I could. Thank you. All right, so she's working at in a chicken restaurant.
I can't wait for you to edit this part out.
And they, no. Why did you clink a glass or something? She's working at a chicken fast food restaurant, and and the restaurant gets a call from somebody claiming that some money has been stolen, and that is all I'm going to say. What follows from that is sort of a social experiment. Like, I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with the Stanford Prison Experiment.
Yes.
That's what this movie reminded me of very deeply.
See, I'm not familiar with that study.
Well, you should be, because you watched this movie and you basically watched a movie version of the Stanford Prison Experiment.
So,
really?
Todd,
I didn't know that.
Todd, yeah. There's no like actual movie or anything out there on it.
They did.
Oh, is there?
They have made a movie about the Stanford Prison. It's not great.
I wouldn't watch the movie. I would go look up, just even on YouTube.
I'll take a look.
Clips of it, because it's absolutely insane.
It's as fucked up as this movie is.
It's so crazy. Sorry, I just wanted to.
No, you're good. But it's a social experiment that really kind of highlights. How you doing, buddy? Yep. You want to lick my fingers? Excellent. I'm not cutting that out.
Hey, Greg.
It kind of highlights a social experiment in which people will very quickly and unexpectedly cave into authority when they don't need to, but they're just socially engineered
Wired.
to do that. And because of that, It's really it's a. Oh, he found his little bone on the floor there.
Oh, good job, Greg.
Good job, Greg.
Greg Gumtoe, everybody.
I don't know if my dog's name was Greg. I've always been
Greg Gumtoe.
I've always been in favor. Yeah, if my dog's name was not just Greg, my dog's name was Greg Gumtoe.
He would be impressed.
I feel like he would, especially if it was a husky.
Yeah,
that's like a shout out.
Yeah,
it's like a 12-year shout out to somebody when you do that. I think.
I just changed my dog's name. Either way, sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, it's a. When and Todd, you'll know when they went in the back of the restaurant, and the supervisor had to get one of the junior managers to go sit with her and comply with the directions that they were given over the phone for the worker that was there. That's where I'm like, oh, this movie is more fucked up than I thought. I thought this was going to be sort of a B-level thriller or maybe even a horror film, but I recommend it to anybody who's gonna. It's not a. I think everyone who's in that movie is like a B or C level actor or actress. They're faces or names that you might recognize if you're a student of film or if you've watched
a lot of movies
that are not like top A level tier like Wolf of Wall Street type of movies, but you go for like the ones that go right to Netflix or the ones that are, but these are like character actors and I recognize a lot of them, but I'm like, I don't know that person's name, but I know I've seen him in something before, and they're really good. And the acting, especially with the main character, the young girl, was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a fucked up movie that really kind of makes you think about, and it said it was inspired by true events.
Mm-hmm.
Which I haven't done the homework yet to figure out what events these were.
And they produce stats at the end of the movie too.
I don't know if I watched long enough.
Yeah, there's at the if you watch to the very, very end, like as they're just rolling because you saw at the end the end is kind of fucked up.
Yeah, yeah, like, but I don't. I think I stopped it before.
Then they roll. They roll the stats.
Yeah,
which again made me I didn't actually go and do the research to say that it's like if it's 90% true or whatever, but
right.
When you put stats up there, I'm like, ooh, this isn't Fargo.
No, this is an actual. Yeah, it was fucked up.
Because the other thing was, you know what I did say to myself though,
What's
I'm
that?
like, could never happen to a black person.
You said that?
Not in a gazillion years.
Why do you say that?
There's just social norms are slightly like the social norms, like at every level. Just don't make any sense. Like even like you said, kowtowing to authority, but then if it reaches a point where it's obscene, at least in my experience, like I don't often paint with a broad black brush, but as a person of color, I'm like, yeah, I don't know anyone in my extended community who would have fallen for any of that. Even so much that Mary's lived with me long enough, she's like, no. But yeah,
Mary, a white woman, is going to comment on that and speak for you.
Because I have that I think the way I was raised was actually to be very suspicious of things that don't seem, even if they're coming from an authority level,
right?
Be very suspicious of things that seem off.
So you're also talking about horror movies when the black person goes in first, and they're like, "Don't do that."
Yeah, black people would never stand. Dude, if I walked into a house and there was a freaking hint of a ghost, do you think I'd stay there? No. I mean, the first one gone. Like black people, yeah, we don't.
You don't fuck with ghosts.
We don't. No. Well, we don't fuck about with things we don't know. We know to be probably going to end bad. We've seen the horrors.
Jesus. We've seen the horrors.
We've seen what it looks like when the wheels come off altogether.
That's actually a pretty good episode title right there.
So, Todd, let me ask you this. We went to the Eloise Insane Asylum a couple years ago, and we were able to tour it. So are you saying that you would not go through there?
Probably not. I mean, like I said, what I would do is kind of look to see if there's actually, if it's more people yammering and if it's hype. Like, again, so I'll put it this way. I go to all manner of haunted things with dudes. Again, I'm not afraid of the horror thing, and I'm a religious person. I'm deeply religious, but I do believe that there are things.
Hang on though.
You're cutting off his answer.
I know because I think he's going the wrong direction. I'm not talking about haunted houses. I'm talking about actual places that might be haunted, and there you might not actually come across anything, but there's a chance
actually no. So I would go. So here's the thing: I'm not afraid to go there.
Okay.
If something were to happen that I couldn't explain with. Like how again, I know that there is magic tricks and things. Again, illusion, like literally. But if something were to happen, where I'm like, that's not possible, and it's not reconciling with my, I'd be like, turn back around. Even if I like 3 steps in, if I got a bad feeling, I'd turn around and leave. But I mean, if ultimately I wouldn't be afraid until I saw something that I couldn't reconcile with, my lived experience. Okay. And if it seemed off, like in a bad way. Hey, like anything, every now and again you get a bad feeling about a thing. You don't go there. Like I don't go to bars with people with certain kinds of flags in the trunk of their trucks.
Okay.
Well,
I wasn't sure where he was going with that, but
that's overly apparent.
Yeah.
Well, it could be the greatest place on earth.
Well, clearly not.
Who knows? I'm just not going. I'm not going to test that.
I don't think I would even go to those places. So.
Okay. Should we do new assignments then, Todd?
All right.
Just for you and me. All right, I got you. If you want to think about it for a second, I can go first.
All right.
All right. Have you seen Train Dreams?
No, I have not.
That's what you got.
Train Dreams.
Train Dreams. It is up for, I think it was one of the nominees for Best Picture this year for the Oscars. Joel Edgerton. I don't know if you know that name.
Joel Edgerton?
Yes.
Nope. Don't know that name.
Yeah,
Okay.
Train Dreams, if you got any questions about it, there really shouldn't be any other movie out there called Train Dreams, so I don't want to hear from you like, I watched the Train Dreams from 1968, and it was all about a train robbery, and these people were asleep while they were robbing the train. No, there's only one Train Dream, so this should be an easy one. All right.
All right.
What do you got for me?
Remind me what services you have again?
Nothing. He got rid of everything.
HBO Max and Prime Video and Peacock and Paramount Plus.
All right, hang on give me one sec. I'm trying.
And Todd, if it's on Netflix, we can. Again, I would never share my password.
Bob's gonna sign up for his 90-day.
I'm about to get Hulu. I'm about to get Hulu for a month. Hulu and Disney Plus for a month.
All right.
Well, while you're thinking about it, we can jump into the last segment of the night. Cory has convinced me that we need to do one existential question before we end the show tonight, and so here we go.
Existential question of the week. Existential question of the week.
Fuck, now I don't remember what I was going to ask you.
Existential question of the week. Existential question of the week.
Fuck. No, I know what it is. Okay, pull this down. Okay.
Hey, Bob.
Yes, sir.
Addington.
Seen it.
Oh, you fuck.
Oh, shit.
Loved it. Especially the ending. Fuck.
Mm.
Do you love it?
I did.
Fucking Joaquin Phoenix.
I knew you would too.
The best. The fucking best. That ending, I was like, holy shit, that's a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
So give it to Cory when next you get a chance.
I've definitely not seen that.
All right. While you're thinking about that, Todd, I'm gonna.
Have you seen Peacemaker?
The show with
the series
with
John Cena.
Cena? No,
yes.
It's been on my watch list for a while.
Yep, there you go.
All right, I'm just now getting to season 3 of The Wire, which you assigned me like over a year ago, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when did you fucking give me The Wire? It was August of 2024.
Wow.
Was that long ago?
Yeah. And I watched for that date. I watched the first 2 episodes.
Okay. And I continue to get kudos. That's what I'm loving. It's like the gift that keeps on giving.
It is. You should be proud of yourself. All right, I got Peacemaker. Okay, so the existential question for this week, for the end of the show for the week is, who is your favorite TV character and why? Could be someone alive, could be someone animated. Could be an old show, could be a new show.
Clarifying question.
Yeah, go ahead. I was just trying to make sure I didn't have to answer any clarifying questions, but somehow you still came up with one.
Does it have to be a TV show? Can it be a movie?
Yeah, TV show character.
TV
show.
So
not a movie. So not a movie.
Not a movie character. TV show character.
Ah, shit. Okay, that's gonna be a little harder.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Corey. That was where I was going with my clarifying question.
Yeah, because obviously we would all know if movies were involved, The Big Lebowski would be.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking slam dunks there.
So just TV show.
Yeah, just TV show.
Oh,
I'll go while you guys are thinking.
Go ahead.
I'll go. I'm gonna say George Costanza. I'm gonna say I know that Seinfeld is a show that you hated, Corey. But I would say as a character.
Hang on.
Yeah.
I don't hate the show. I just never watched it. I don't.
You did watch it and then you hated it.
No, I've never I've seen episodes here and there. But
yeah, you were assigned episodes. You hated them.
I wouldn't say I hated them.
Any episodes of the show you've seen, you've hated.
It wasn't my. It's not my bag.
Yeah,
that's not my bag, baby.
Despite that,
thank you, sir. That's what I was waiting for.
I would say that character is the most well written. Like I've never had a situation where the writer of the show wrote a character that he modeled on himself and shit that happened to him throughout his life, and had it turn out as funny and as ridiculous and insane as that character did. Like Larry David. That's Larry David. He's like, well, what are we going to do for George this week? Like, we need to have like a B plot. He's like, well, one time somebody gave me an IQ test and I fucking decided I wanted to try to cheat. So I jumped out the window and I had a friend take it, and then I got caught because there was soup in that. Shit like that. He's like, oh no, that actually happened to me. They're like, well, why would he do that? Like, because it happened to me.
Only makes sense.
Just crazy.
Yeah.
So that's my vote, boys.
That's a good one. I like it. Corey, you ready?
I think I am. I would Jared Kiso in Letterkenny.
Well, so Wayne, character of
Wayne, yes,
yeah,
Wayne,
right? Because he has another character. He plays Shorzy.
Correct.
Shorzy,
yeah,
right.
So I would go with Wayne.
Okay, why Wayne? And while you're answering, pour yourself one final shot.
He's so cool, calm, collected during everything.
Yeah.
Also has funny lines, and can beat the shit out of anyone that he wants to. So
in slow motion.
No, and that's not the biggest part. He's to me, he's a great character, and like I said, yeah, just his outlook on everything is awesome.
I think he was a great character because of his moral center.
That's what I'm saying.
That Shorzy doesn't have.
No, Shorzy's a completely different character.
Yeah.
Wayne is he's looking to help his family out, looking to do the best for him and his family.
Right.
I absolutely loved it. So yeah, I would go with Wayne.
Good answer.
That's a great answer.
Todd, what do you think? I've kind of went on a limb here because I decided to forego the usual deck of questions and come up with something different. So
this is a tough one. I'm vacillating all over the place.
Well,
just wait until the next episode. Who's your second favorite TV character?
Put your pants back on, Todd, and then maybe the vacillation.
Enough of that vacillating.
It'll stop.
Yeah. If you keep vacillating, you'll go blind. Is what they say.
I'm over here, Dad.
Is Dylan still on the podcast?
Can you repeat the question?
Who is your favorite TV show character? Take your time.
It's tough. It's tough.
It is a tough question.
But we've both went, and now it's up to you, and you just fucking need to come up with something.
All right. Colt Seavers.
Oh, the fall guy.
Yep.
All right. Why Colt Seavers?
Well, he got to do all the cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He had all the cool toys. He had all the cool chicks.
Yeah, Heather Thomas. Fuck.
He had and just every week was an adventure, and but then he could count on his crew.
Yeah.
I think Colt Seavers is. I was thinking that, and I was actually, like I said, that I think my close second was Hawk. Remember that show? From the guy Dan Tana, but what was the?
Or no?
No. The TV show was a spinoff of.
The show was called Hawk.
No, yes, he had his own show.
Who did?
It was a spinoff. It was the actor. I think I got to look him up.
Fuck.
You'll remember.
All right, there's a TV series.
It's a drama
Hawk.
series. Yeah.
Burt Reynolds?
No, not that one. It was a black guy.
All right, I don't know who you're talking about.
I know. I'll tell you in a sec.
All right.
Which I did not realize the Fall Guy went back as long as it did. I've seen the newer one. With
the newer one?
Ryan Gosling.
The movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the TV show.
They
made a movie version of it.
I never realized there was a
Have
TV
you seen Todd, the Fall Guy movie?
No.
Well, there you go, Corey.
Because Lee Majors
was. Watch your movie. Now you got an assignment to give to Todd.
Yeah. Lee Majors was the ultimate.
Hold your fucking horses, dude. I'm a big Lee Majors fan as well, but I'll back Corey up in this. I think Ryan Gosling knocks it out of the park.
He did pretty. And again, I didn't realize it was an older series.
Yeah.
That
and
was
now,
based
Todd,
off of.
you've got the Fall Guy series to give to Corey.
Perfect.
I mean, this is the show that keeps on giving.
Lori said she watched Hawk.
Hawk with Burt Reynolds?
No, with the black. I'm trying to find what it was. A spinoff of another crime show. I'm thinking Robert Ulrich was from Vegas was in the show.
Is it called A Man Called Hawk?
Yeah, maybe.
With Avery Brooks?
That's
Angela Bassett from 1989?
Hang on. Yes. Yeah, that's it. That's it. It was a spinoff.
So, did Lori watch A Man Called Hawk?
Yeah.
She just said
from Romulus.
She just said I watched Hawk, not A Man Called
Hawk.
Hawk.
But there's a Hawk show with Burt Reynolds, and there's A Man Called Hawk with Avery Brooks.
I think for whatever reason they advertised it as Hawk. That's what it was. It was a spinoff from the show Spencer for Hire.
Oh, because Avery Brooks was in Spencer for Hire and played like a minor character, and then he got his own show?
Correct.
Now I get it. Okay.
Correct. And Spencer for Hire was a show that I liked as a kid because it was like what was
Robert
it?
Urich.
Rockford Files.
Oh, it was like Rockford Files.
Yeah. He was a private detective hired to solve shit and whatever. So Spencer for Hire was popular for for 3 years, and Hawk was a minor character, and they did a spinoff for him for a year.
So when you watched Rockford Files, did you thought Jim Rockford was the man?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, because he was witty, he was smart. He got into places. He had that privilege to get into places.
He did.
Exactly. And Hawk,
what privilege was that?
Hawk had black privilege in solving crimes.
Black privilege.
Are we ready for our shot?
We are.
Yes,
we are.
All right.
Yeah, let's close the show with a shot, as everyone wants to do. Lori, please join us. Dylan, please join us. Dylan's probably not there.
He is, but he doesn't do many shots. So
good. He's got silver on the way. 1 ounce of it exactly for 6 months of yeses.
Jesus. More bribery.
I think it's an ounce for every month.
That's not what he negotiated, Corey. And you stay on the porch.
I'll leave that up to you guys.
Did we do a shot? Nobody said anything.
Well, he didn't say cheers. Well, I could wait for you guys.
Bob,
we were talking back.
Todd, I was waiting, and Bob I looked over, and he's downing his. So
You guys suck.
I know we do.
But I love you.
Love you, buddy. All right, that's the show for
Gentlemen.
the week. Love you, Todd.
Love you, man. See you.
See you. Peace out, everybody. See you next time.